Here's the complete guide to the Ghoul Garden Halloween Part 3 update. The only one you'll need. We're covering every new pet, every new plant, and all the new features added in this spooky update. Before we start, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. We're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers, and your support seriously helps a ton. All right, let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Or should I say, the Reaper in the room. This guy right here gives us the brand new Severed Spine seed, plus some secondary rewards and a new summoning bowl item. Here's how it works. Every time you submit one of the items the bowl asks for, like a carrot for example, you'll get candy corn and a small chance for other rewards. Pretty simple. Now, if you and your friends complete all of the bowls together, you'll get secondary rewards, community-based prizes that can include rare items. But the real treasure is the Severed Spine seed. The Reaper has a timer above his head because there's a limited stock of severed spines every time he appears. Only the first 25,000 players to complete all bowls get it. If you miss out, you'll have to wait about 2 hours until he comes back. So yeah, act fast if you want one. Now, let's move on to the other new stuff. The Witch and the Dead Tree are now available at the same time. You don't have to wait for them to rotate in separately anymore. The Reaper does leave when they appear, so there's still some rotation, but it's way more convenient now. The Gravedigger is still here too. Same quests, same rewards. What has changed is the stock in the shops. There's now a sarcophagus, a spell book, a skull chain, and even some new spider props. Inside the Creepy Critters shop, no new pets. Inside the Spooky Seeds shop, we got a new spooky chest, which I'll get to in a second. And in the Ghostly Gadgets shop, this is where things get interesting, there's a new Lich Crystal. This item is really rare and super important. We'll come back to it. Now let's check out the Spooky Chest. It includes 3 new seeds and 3 new pets. But technically, there's a 4th pet in this update, the Lich, which you can't get from the chest. So here's the breakdown. Scarab, the most common pet, increases spooky-type plant size slightly. Not too special, but decent if you're new. Tomb Marmot, digs into random tombstones every few minutes and gives cosmetic items. Doesn't give gears, just decorations. Mummy, a rare pet that buffs divine plants and occasionally turns one of your plants gold for 30 seconds. Similar to gold fertilizer. And finally, the Lich, which is created using that Lich Crystal I mentioned. To get it, you need to use the crystal on a bat, then a crow, then a scarab. In that order. You'll lose all 3 pets, but you'll end up with a Lich. The Lich is powerful. Spooky plants within 30 studs get a 1.5 times growth speed boost, a 0.48 times size boost, and all active Halloween pets gain extra XP per second. Basically, it's one of the best divine pets right now. Now for the new plants, Ghost Bush. The most common one, looks like cotton and sells for around 40,000 shekels. Devil Root, a trident-looking red root that sells for around 70,000 shekels. We're plant. A 1% ultra-rare plant that looks like a monster with eyes and ears. It's insanely detailed. One of the coolest plants ever added. And of course, we can't forget the Severed Spine. You get it from completing the Reaper ritual. It sells for around 170,000 to 190,000 shekels. So, not as strong as the Bone Blossom, but still a solid high-tier plant. A few other small changes. The Great Pumpkin Seed is still available for another week, and the egg store got reworked. There's no longer a Tier 2 section. Wow, ID. All Tier 2 items, like the name tag and pet lead, are now sold in the gear shop, which also got a full visual redesign. And that's everything for this update. It might not be massive, but it adds some really unique mechanics, and a few of the best-looking pets and plants we've seen in a while. If this guide helped you out, make sure to like the video and subscribe. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, and I really appreciate every single one of you who supports the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.